probably 70s and 80s Cherokee. And so this is for the heater. So my dash is intact there. I need to take this one out and work on this, but this is an extra one that I happen to have. So this is for your heater and your defroster. So it's kind of cool the way it works: off, heat, and defrost. So like, off is here. Just if I can click that off. You know, um, it's kind of cool how it works, and it turns this guy here. Now I do believe that manifold vacuum comes in here, and that you go through the canister so that it's consistent. So that when you're going down the road, things don't, well, when there's less vacuum, they don't turn off. But so you got your manifold vacuum here. I do believe this is either one of these is defroster, one of these is heat. I think this one's heat, this one's defroster. But the question that I have is where these guys go. So this is manifold vacuum, one of these is heat, one of these is defrost. Now, what's a little well, not confusing, but so I know very well, sorry about all the extra wires and stuff, but down here is your diaphragm that pulls this lever, this guy here, and that goes, so rather than having your heat down here on the floor, which is when this is relaxed, this is going through the canister, so that's why it's still actuated. But usually it's over here, and then your heat blows down to the floor. But when you pull this by this diaphragm, then boom, your heat goes up and comes out the vents here. So you got defrosters. So anyway, I'm just wondering, and actually I cribbed going from, this is going to the transfer case. So I actually splice that so that I can now it just always has a vacuum so that I have my defrosters, because that's what I really care about this time of year. But what I'm wondering is where does the other one go? So one goes to here for defrost, then there's another one. So it's like, where do these go? Manifold vacuum, heat and defrost, and I forget which is which. That's fine, I'll figure it out. But like, where does the one go just for the heat? Like, I don't get it. There's nothing over there. So I've had all this out before. Nothing over there. I don't get where there's another vacuum diaphragm that would be considered heat. Heat's always on anyway. It doesn't really go on and off. So anyway, it's just a little bit of a mystery. If anybody happens to know, let me know. Take care.